Hey everybody, D here, Daily Gaming, back with more Monster Hunter World. And in this episode, we're going to take on the Pukie. A very easy hunt, and something we dabbled, or we tangled with him a little bit in the last episode, because he got in the way and would not leave me alone. So we had to take him on. It's a fairly easy hunt, and if you have the second camp established, which you should, I don't think you can. Actually, yeah, I don't think you can get to this point without establishing it. You can just run right to them. It's very easy to do. So, talk to the handler. Accept the mission. You want to do not northwest. You want to do northeast camp 11, because that is where he's at. Go ahead and eat. So now this is starting to pop up, the Chef's Choice Platter. We don't have a whole lot of ingredients opened up, but the Chef's Choice Platter pulls the fresh ingredients from the ingredients you do have. And it gives you pretty much the general health, stamina, and palico level. It gives the biggest boost to those. So at the early point, it's pretty useful, but once you get to the later point, it's something you don't want to get, because you're much better off going for the elemental defense and attack boosts, because they're always going to be bigger. Because this one, while it gives you more health, stamina, and a bigger boost to your palico, you can accomplish the same exact thing with other items that are easy to get. So that shouldn't be your reason for picking this meal. Your reason for picking the meal should be for the attack, defense, elemental resist, and the skills you get. So, like I said, at this point we don't really have anything, so this is the best we can get, and I don't really care about the skills. So for now, we'll pick this. But later on, or once we get the high rank, I'm pretty much never going to pick it again. I feel like the loading times are fast. I don't know, maybe.
Oh, yeah.
So, as always, check your supply box. It's very important. They give you antidotes, which I can't use because I already have antidotes. But it's very, very useful. So, the easiest and fastest way to get to the Pukie is this exit, right by the supply box. Jump out right here, and you go left, and you'll run right into them. I'm going right first so I can get that track, this mucus. I'm keeping an eye out because there should be a moss wine around here, and I need a moss wine hide still. Yes, I know, camera, calm down. Sometimes there's a moss wine around here. Yep, there he is. I need a hide for delivery. You know, unlock a new ingredient. Feel bad fighting those guys. They're pretty peaceful. You can ride them. They'll take you to mushrooms and stuff like that. Like, yeah, I feel bad fighting them. So that's pretty much the only time I'll kill them. It's because I have to. Don't walk onto it. But here he is. There's another mushroom colony. I did not pick up any red pit, so I could do a wall slam. He might turn around and come back towards me. There's some red pit. You can also use the little root, and climb up and jump down on him from above if you want. When you're trying to do this wall slam, you need to be quick. Smash that circle button to get him facing a wall, because if the roar will knock you off. Oh, I'm missing him. No! Yeah, the roars will stun you and it'll knock you off. So if you're slow about getting the attack off to redirect them, they'll just scream and knock you right off. Now some of them are really, really fast, and no matter what, you're going to get knocked off. And I was able to mount them. Nice. Oh, Anjanath is here. thought Anjaneth was here. I heard something. What did I hear? I don't see the Anjaneth on my map. And boom! Cut his tail off. There's Anjaneth. Alright, so this is a bit of a pickle. Let's go ahead and pop that. Anjaneth, get on out of here. Alright, let's do this. Alright, so one way to deal with them, or with the Anjaneth, is right here. Dung. When you pick up poop, it turns into dung pod, and if you... Oops, I didn't mean to heal. There we go. We scroll through the dung pod. Go ahead and grab these ingredients. Use your dung pod. You shoot it. Oop, missed them. Oh, I didn't actually equip it, that's why. You see, instantly de-aggroed, and you see that stench on them. Chase them away. Oop, there's poop. Or not poop, poison. So if you're ever getting a monster invading your hunt, and trying to attack you while you're trying to fight and stuff, just use dung pod and you can chase them away. Now let's unequip that dung. So after this mission, definitely going to work on my do an episode for item loadouts, because I have enough resources now and items that I want to show that I can and need to set up my item loadout, a radio menu, things like that. So Pukie was pretty beat up. He just got chased. He just ran away because Anjaneth beat him up and I beat him up. So this hunt is already almost over. What was that? Blue bitterbug. Need that bitterbug. Bitterbug is kind of like the blue mushroom. The bitterbug is used in a lot of recipes to make various things. What's up, bud? I forgot to sharpen my weapon, but it's okay. Nope, saw that coming. I keep wanting to do the wire bug to recover. Great Jagras is coming in now. He wants some. That was dumb. I dodged into the attack. Where you going, dude? We ain't done. Now he's almost dead. There's the skulls. Now, one way of telling how close he is to death is not only just the skulls at the bottom,
look, the
but you see
almost done for. Chances are it'll retreat to its nest to recuperate.
These piercing pods it drops. It drops piercing pods as its health gets low. Come on, dang it. Pick up the... There we go. As its health gets low, it'll start dropping piercing pods. I think it drops one at like around half health, and then it'll drop one or two once it gets down to around like a quarter health or something, or less than 30%. and once it gets under 30% is, or around a quarter, I can't remember what the number is. Once it drops the last two, that's when it gets to the captured state. So how quickly the skulls appear also depends on your research level. If your research level is very low, the skulls take a while to appear. If your research level is high, they appear almost immediately. And it's important to know when they appear because that means when you can capture them. And like we said, like I said, here soon, I'm going to start capturing. And once I start capturing, I'm pretty much done. I'm never going to hunt again. I'm always going to capture them. Oh, Lady, you're not doing good.
Never underestimate an angry monster. Keep your distance and watch for a safe opening.
I brought the sharpen weapon again. I'm used to having so much more sharpness since hunt has been so short. I'm not used to needing to do it. Dang it, I was trying to dodge the other direction and I messed up. There we go. If this little attack didn't kill him, I was going to run away and try and sharpen my weapon. So when it enters, after your hunt, it enters that kill cam. To exit out of that kill cam, you can just press the options button. It'll skip it and go right into controlling your character. You can control your character during that kill cam, but it's just the controls. The kill cam is in a different spot than where your character is, or where your actual camera is, and your character is still controlled by your actual camera, so it makes it very difficult to control him. And we completed another bounty. Let's, hey, Anjanath. Did you leave any tracks for me? None that I can get. Oh, I slept 10 seconds. I thought my time was up. A lot less than I thought. I was hoping there would be more tracks, but oh well. Excuse me. And there we go. Pukie down. Pukie set is okay. It's a... I'm sorry, his armor set is okay. It is mainly for... yeah, there we go. Unlocked Arena Quest. And I think you would also get another trophy for... after completing this one. For taking on 3-star assignments. Like I said, I think you get a trophy for each new rank you get access to. I can't remember. But, the Pukie set is obviously based around, or is not obviously, it's based around applying poison. Poison can be very powerful depending on the creature you're fighting. I think no matter what, it's good. Like, unless a creature is resistant or immune to it, which I don't think really any of them are. Some of them are very resistant to it, but for the most part, all of them are somewhat weak to it. So having a poison weapon is actually very, very effective.
Listen up.
All right, now that we've done that mission, they can get the
Elder Dragon investigation. Make sure you know what you need to do.
Pukie thing. Oh, and I completely forgot. I'm supposed to be showing this dialogue now.
At the Wildspire Waste.
Oops. Forgot I'm supposed to be showing this dialogue now. That we completed the Kuluyaku quest. Well. I'm not big about it. Like, the story and stuff, it's whatever. It doesn't even make sense. Like, we had to hunt that Pukie because there was a Zora Magdaros rock in the area that was agitating him, and we wanted to investigate it. But we couldn't because of the agitated Pukie. So they gave me the mission to hunt the Pukie so that they can access that rock in the ancient forest. Yet we hunt the Pukie, and to get the rock we want to investigate, we're going to the Wildspire Waste, a new area. What? The rock we wanted was in the ancient forest. Why are we going to the Wildspire Waste, a whole new area? I think there was a mistranslation here, but at the same time, the story for this game is horrible. Like, it has the most... it's such a bad story. I really think that maybe it was supposed to say something like, hey, we were able to gather that one and we found a trail that leads to the Wildspire Waste, so get ready to head out there and see what's going on. And then instead they're like, no, they said, no, it's, hey, the Pukie's gone. Now we can get that rock at the Wildspire Waste. And you're just left standing there going, what? Why the Wildspire Waste? Because it is. Wasn't it in the ancient forest? What? Like it makes no sense at all. But anyways, yeah, so that's it. There's nobody new to talk to at this moment. After the best kind of quest, we unlock some new things. Um, Workshop, show off the items. The biggest thing is that I usually do when hunting the Pukie is I have to start creating my first Palico equipment. Because the Palico is still wearing base equipment. I haven't really needed to upgrade it or anything. If I go to my... Oh, wrong button. Look at the armor set. I'll show it off real quick. Pukie. Big old googly-eyed head. You get Survival Expert. What's that one do? Oh, those flowers and Vigor Wasps out in the world, they give you 50 more health, which is nice. Item Prolonger, Poison Resistance, Poison Attack, and then Botanist. I think Botanist, you get more... Yeah. Yeah, it has 4 ranks. The first one gives you an extra herb. The second one, you get another fruit, nut, or seed. The third one's an extra insect, and the fourth one's an extra mushroom. It can be useful if you're trying to grind out gathering and stuff like that. Having a botanist and a geologist set are very, very useful because you can gather a lot of extra resources to really speed up gathering. But at this point, not so much. But like I was going to say, once you hunt the Pukie, I highly recommend you forge your first Palico equipment. More specifically, the weapon. Poison, like I said, most creatures are very susceptible to poison. So a lot of people, what I've seen them, or I'm sorry, most creatures, they're always susceptible to a ailment. Poison, paralysis, sleep, things like that. So you usually want to give your Palico those status ailment weapons. Because while you both can apply it, you don't want to double down so much, because from what I understand, if everybody uses a poison, it's not going to poison them faster. It's... I don't know how they do it, but I've been led to believe that everybody using a poison or a paralysis weapon is not going to make the monster just be stun locked with paralysis or poison. It's still going to take the same amount of time as if only one person used it. Because I think it detects your weapon or something and increases the resistance. I don't know. I'm just making assumptions here now. But, so you're better off having one person, either you or the Palico, or you and a friend, use the status ailment weapon, and somebody else using an elemental weapon that they're weak to. That'll really double down on the damage and really mess them up bad. So, my Palico, since I'm playing solo, my Palico is going to use Poison Weapon. And don't worry about how the weapon actually looks, because you see this one, it looks like a bow, like it has a string and everything, but it does have melee damage. The weapon is pretty much just cosmetic. He will actually attack, and it will actually look like he's using a bow when he attacks with it, but it's just cosmetic looks. He can still he'll like throw it as well, like a boomerang. It's weird. He'll batter them with it like it's a hammer and stuff. Like, yeah, how it looks does not determine how it will fight or handle in a fight. And it's still using the base armor, which is only level 2. So let's go ahead and just give him the Pukie set for now. Give him a little boost in his defenses. Not that he's really needed them, but I mean, at the same time, why not? I have the resources to do it, and I'm not going to craft the Pukie armor, and I don't even think I need the Pukie items for a weapon, because for the charge blade, the poison tree is from the Rathian. I think the other weapons have Pukie trees or branches, but I don't. Yeah, I think the Charge Blade was a bit shafted. It doesn't have as many weapons as the other. It doesn't have as many branches in the weapon tree as other weapons do, and it's cosmetically a lot of its weapons look almost identical, whereas the other ones have a huge wide range on their cosmetic looks. It almost feels like the Charge Blade was done at the last minute, kind of just thrown in. I know it was introduced in a previous game, the Charge Blade was, but it looks like it barely made the cut, and that they were like, it's good enough, just go ahead and allow it to go through. Like, that's the way it feels. Oh, they finally told us what we need for the next branches. I never crafted the Defender Shield. I'll craft that just for the heck of it. I'm not too set on it, and I do need to craft another bone. I need to craft another ore to get ready for the water, because I'll have access to this one in the next mission. You're not really supposed to, but I do it anyways. But yeah, that's gonna wrap up this episode. Like I said, always gonna try to end the episode with showing off the new equipment that we have access to. Yeah, Pukie, not hard at all. The biggest thing is just staying off to the side of them. I didn't actually give any tips during the fight, but try not to stand directly in front of them, because that's where you get poisoned. You also want to cut off his tail as fast as possible, because he does have a when you cut his tail off, you do stop some of his attacks. So yeah, aiming for the tail and staying off to the side, behind his head. That's the biggest thing to make the Pukie an easy fight. I hope you found it useful. Thanks for watching. See you next time.